In this video we're going to cover the initial setup of the fmESignature link file and how to get the requested keys from DocuSign and get up and running. So we need to open up the fmESignature link file and just go to the setup screen, and we've got two columns here, one for our Sandbox preferences or our test account, and then one for our live production account or preferences. So DocuSign provide a free developer Sandbox account that you can create for free, no credit card required. There's no limits on how many test documents you can send, so it's a great way to get experience with working with templates and DocuSign and get up and running without incurring any costs. So to get this up and running, you need to have created your free developer Sandbox account from the DocuSign website and then log in, and it'll look something like this. What we then need to do is go to the menu in the top right hand corner and go to the admin section. And this is where we can set up keys and get all the IDs that we need, and this only takes a couple of minutes. So in the DocuSign admin section, we need to go first of all to the users section under users and groups, and you should see the user that you've already created should appear on the list, and we just need to get this API username. There's two forms of your username, your email address and sort of a UUID version. So let's just copy and paste the UUID version that we're after here and put that over into the API username field, and then we can go down to API and keys under integrations, and we'll get all the other settings that we need. So the API account ID appears here, so we'll just go and copy that, and once again we'll go and paste that over here. Now I've already got an integration set up, but this would normally be blank when you're doing this for the first time, so you just need to click Add App Integration and give this a name. So I'm going to call this FileMaker Demo and click Add, and that's going to create a app or integration for us. So the first thing it creates is an integration key for us, so we're just going to copy that once again, paste that over here in the integrator key field, and then we need to come down here to the RSA key pairs ID section, and we need to add one of these. Now just a word of warning, this screen ever gets displayed once, so it's a good idea to copy and paste this information into another document or a text file and just store that in a safe place in case you need these again in the future. So in this case, for this demo, I only need the private key, so I'm going to copy and paste that. I'm just going to make sure it pastes OK before I dismiss this screen. So yeah, once I click OK, I'll never be able to get back to those details, and I'll have to go create a new key pair if necessary. Now the other thing you need to add is a redirect to URI. So we're just going to click the Add URI button, and for this we're just going to use the DocuSign website itself. So just going to put in https://docusign.com, and that's all we need. So we're going to click Save, and that's it. We're ready to go. We've got everything we need in our Sandbox account. The final thing we need to do is what's called request application consent, and that's where we need to tell DocuSign that we're going to be sending requests to sign documents to recipients on behalf of this particular user, and because the users in FileMaker won't be logging into the DocuSign at all, we need to grant them consent or approval to do that, to essentially impersonate us. So all you need to do is click this button once. It's just a one-off task, and when you click that you'll get a screen like this, and your app name will appear here, and it'll say that it's asking for permission to create and send envelopes, which are document signing requests, and to essentially impersonate your account without you having to log in and approve anything in the DocuSign website. So we're just going to click Accept, and that will then ultimately redirect to the DocuSign website, and it's doing another redirect to the Australian DocuSign website, and we're done. So at this point our setup is complete. We're now ready to go and start sending requests.